What's up? What's going on, legends? It's your boy Errl Shatter here, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about the 12-gauge deputy underbarrel attachment here in Modern Warfare. But before we jump into the rest of the video, if you guys do enjoy this content at any time, make sure you guys go down below and show your support for the channel by smashing that like button. Let's go ahead and try to throw that goal of 50 likes on today's video. Also, we are closing in on 3,000 subscribers, less than 70 to go. If you guys want to be a part of that journey, make sure you guys do smash that sub button alongside that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future content. The 12-gauge deputy is a single-fire underbarrel shotgun that provides reliable backup for close quarters encounters, and it is only available on the assault rifles. After watching this video, if for some odd reason you want to equip this and try it for yourself, just go to the gunsmith with whatever AR you desire and select the underbarrel slot. Once you are a high enough level with your gun, you will be able to see and select the 12-gauge deputy. In some past Call of Duty, such as Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 3, and Call of Duty Ghosts, this was also referred to as the Master Key weapon attachment. It was still a shotgun, but it just had a different name at that time. So basically what the 12-gauge deputy is now is the Master Key shotgun attachment that was in previous Call of Duties that we mentioned. Spawning in, you'll start with a total of 4 rounds, which isn't going to be super effective, as we'll get into later in this video. And then most you can hold is a total of 8 rounds, and it has no reserve, so this is all you can hold no matter what. There is also no reload for this attachment. Although it is a shotgun, all ammunition you can hold at once is available in what could be referred to as one magazine, although it doesn't actually have one, just a good way of describing how it works. For the sake of really giving this attachment a try, I wanted to try to get as many kills using it specifically as I possibly could. In order to try to get resupplies of ammo, I figured throwing on Scavenger, which I don't typically run alongside, of course, the munitions box field upgrade, would be a good idea. Playing in Ground War, you also have resupply spots available around the map, as I'm sure you all have seen. Once jumping into my first match and getting my first kill, I realized you could not resupply through Scavenger, so that turned out to be useless. Since Scavenger wasn't working and 4 shots per life just wasn't reasonable, especially considering for what I was trying to do for the purpose of this video, I went to my second option, the resupply spots on the map in Ground War. Again, I was unlucky as those also didn't resupply the 12-gauge deputy. The last option was my munitions box, which finally gave me some ammo. However, since you can only hold 8 bullets in, again, what you could look at as a magazine for understanding purposes, that's all obviously I was able to get. So basically, I could use my 4 shots, then if I had my munitions box, drop that for an additional 8 shots for a total of 12 within a life, which isn't going to do much once you realize how weak this 12-gauge actually is. Now, my first game with the 12-gauge deputy did not go well whatsoever. It's actually probably one of the few games I've ever had here in Modern Warfare where I went negative, and it wasn't to my surprise though, as I felt like this underbarrel attachment was just extremely underpowered. Now, I would never encourage a buff because this thing would get completely out of hand, I believe, and people would probably run it more often if that was the case. So it's pretty good that it's kind of useless, but I found that obviously this thing was very tough to use. I was able to get a one-shot kill in a very, very rare occasion. I felt most common I was able to get 2-shot kills, but even that wasn't guaranteed. And like I said earlier, you only start with 4 shots in this thing. So if it's taking 2 shots and even that's not a guarantee, then you might be even left over with 1 shot. Maybe be left with 2 and still hit somebody and not be able to take them out. The absolute frustration comes in though when you hit somebody with 2 shots, don't take them out based on range or where you might have hit them in the body, and then they just absolutely melt you. It gets super frustrating, but of course for the purpose of this video, I was trying to run just the shotgun attachment as much as possible. So I was kind of setting myself up for more failure than I probably would have had if I was just using it as a secondary option. I think there was 1 or 2 occasions I had while trying out this attachment where I got a triple kill, or I was even able to take out 3 people with the ammunition that I had provided. That was obviously when I was using my munitions box. I was able to pick up 8 full rounds, have the full amount of ammunition that you can carry with this thing, and it allowed me to basically take out 3 opponents. I felt like I got really lucky. Most of the time, I was losing gunfights with people. So I would shoot them once and go to hit them a second time, and they would just completely destroy me. Let's just say you're using it for what it's intended for. You're using your regular weapon. Maybe you run out of ammo. You want a quick switch to your underbarrel shotgun. Try to pick off a person or 2. You pick off the first guy. You're not left with enough ammunition to take out the second guy. And obviously here in Modern Warfare, people don't usually come in one. They usually come together, even sometimes 3 people, depending on what you're playing. For me, I play a lot of Ground War, so this attachment is absolutely not viable at all. If you go around a corner and you hit 2 people, and then you're still left to reload your weapon, you're going to find yourself in a hell of a situation, and likely you're not going to survive. Also, trying to rely on this thing, there's a good chance you're not going to survive as well. Like I said earlier, I haven't gone negative very many times here in Modern Warfare, but one of the few times that I did, was when I first tried to use this underbarrel shotgun attachment. My second match was a little bit more successful, but I was playing a lot more cautious. The other big issue about this thing is that you can only get 4 rounds without putting down a munitions box to pick up more. That means that you're probably only going to be able to use this to take out maybe 1 or 2 people throughout the entire time you stay alive. So if you go, run out of ammo, pull this thing out, kill a guy, maybe you kill 2, then you pull out your gun again and reload. You get back into battle. You can't go back and rely on it again. You're not going to be able to, reload it because it doesn't even have a reload. The other big thing is it takes up an entire attachment slot, of course, and an underbarrel would be way better used with a grip of some sort for most of the weapons out there here in Modern Warfare. So there is pretty much no reason ever that you would want to run this shotgun attachment. Another thing that pretty much voids out the use of this attachment is the fact that overkill is so powerful here in Modern Warfare. You're able to have 5 attachments, not only on your primary, but a second primary if you're running overkill. So that's going to be extremely useful, or at least a lot more useful, to run a shotgun that way than trying to equip the underbarrel shotgun on any of your assault rifles. The verdict after trying the 12 gauge deputy here in Modern Warfare is that this thing is absolutely worthless, and I hope that none of you guys waste your time trying it. But if you guys for some reason feel like you want to see for yourself, you guys absolutely know how to do that. But that's going to wrap things up for today's video. If you guys did enjoy this content at any time, make sure you guys go down below and show your support for the channel by smashing that like button. Like I said earlier, we have that goal of 50 likes on today's video. And again, we are closing in on 3,000 subscribers, less than 70 to go. If you guys want to be a part of that journey, make sure you guys do smash that subscribe button alongside that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future content. I appreciate you guys for all the support in today's video, all the support on the channel, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Peace.